Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Hi, dear friends. Today we are back again with our book Living Spring by Emmanuel through Chico Xavier. Today we are going to read and talk about chapter 127, Royal Humanity. And it is Behold the Man. It's Pilate in John 19 verses 5. In presenting Christ to the crowd, Pilate did not designate him as an earthly conqueror. No banquet, no purple, no applause, no flowers. Jesus was facing death. A week of terrible suffering was about to end. Betrayed, he had not rebelled. Arrested, he had practiced patience. Humiliated, he had not retorted. Forgotten, he had not been indignant. Derided, he had forgiven. Whipped, he forgot the offense. Victimized by injustice, he did not defend himself. Condemned to martyrdom, he was able to forgive. Crucified, he would soon return to join the same disciples and benefactors that had abandoned him, renewing their hopes. However, showing him to the people, Pilate did not say, "Behold the criminal," or "Behold the victim." He said simply, "Behold the man." Apparently defeated, the Master appeared in full spiritual grandeur, revealing the highest standard for human dignity. Therefore, as we recall this passage, let us remember that only by following the moral lines of Christ will we ever attain royal humanity. Again today, we have one beautiful example of Christ that Emmanuel is lovingly giving us. Royal humanity. And he explains, and he shows us Jesus in all these very hard circumstances. And in all these circumstances, he was so humble. He never went against what they were doing to him. He says that he was betrayed and he did not rebel. He was arrested and practiced patience. There's a story about Chico Xavier that the same thing happened, that he was arrested because they thought that he was someone else, and how he talked to the people in jail, and later he was released. Beautiful story about Chico. Forgotten, he had not been indignant. Derided, he had forgotten or forgiven. Whipped, he forgot the offense. If we look at all these things and we look at our own lives, our own trials, Jesus is the great example for each and every one of us of humility, to be humble, to not go against and not be reactive. That we usually are when something goes wrong or something happens to us. But also Chico is very humble, and he's also a great example of humanity and how to be humble. We are here on earth to learn. And Jesus, like Emmanuel is saying, is that he's our great example, our master. The great example to show us how to be in circumstances, regardless. Is someone maybe talking about you, gossiping? Can we forgive? Can we let go? There are so many things that happens to us in life. But if we take Christ as our example, yes, and sometimes the first reaction is not the good reactions, but it is through education, educating ourselves, and through Spiritism, that we will gradually, step by step, each day, renew ourselves, be better every day, because we don't go backwards, we always go forward. Every day we are better. Every day we are a step nearer to being perfect. And it takes effort and repetition. So today, let's practice to be humble like Jesus. And he says, royal humanity. He is the great example to have humanity for everybody. So let's practice this beautiful example that Emmanuel has gave us today, beloved friends. And again, it's chapter 127 in Living Spring. Until next time, thank you so much, and may you be blessed.